the thing is, starting, for example, with fashion that was very modern in the 1700s. Women used to dress in a way that they used to carry like a pillow. It wasn't technically a pillow, it was like a foam something in their behind to make their butt appear a lot bigger. Now, if we are looking at the physics of a white woman and the physics of a black woman, of course, always under the prescription, under the thought that not every woman is the same. Even different ethnicities have so many shapes, so many skin tones. White isn't white, black isn't black. Other than that, nobody's really black, nobody's really white. I'm speaking from a point that this is common sense. If it isn't to you, please check yourself first before coming for me. That one being said, of course, every woman's physics or every woman's body shape is different, but there are certain features that are attached to certain ethnicities. And of course, black women are known for having beautiful full lips, very sharp facial features. They are known for their jawline, for their nose bones, for the hips of their nose. Is it called hips of the nose? I guess you know what I mean. The sharp eyebrows. They are known for their hips and the hourglass figure that's absolutely trendy now, that is everywhere. Some years back, you will still be bullied if you had a big butt. Now, everybody wants a big butt. And the media have the caucasity to blame this on people like the Kardashians that are literally the human definition of copying black women. It starts not only with the body shape. It's the lip fillers, is the eyebrow lifts. Many of us are getting the face contouring when we are getting injections to make the facial bones sharper that are just not common in our ethnicity. These are things that, of course, there are always exceptions, just like there are black women with small lips, black women with flat butts. Like I said in the beginning, everybody is different. But that notwithstanding, like I said, there are certain features, certain looks that are designed or that are known to be often seen in black women, black people in general. So now, thanks to social media, we have a whole new word for that, which is called blackfishing. That's like, I'm not even going to explain this because I'm not black, obviously, and I'm not in the position of explaining what black people are going through. I'm just speaking from my perspective as a white woman. Blackfishing is exactly what we've been doing since we came to recognize the fact that black women have what we can never achieve naturally, because surgery has just been around for a few years now. So, and it's been hyped and it's having a boom in the last maybe like 5 years, thereabout. I can't really say because my ass is not, I don't have that kind of beautiful hourglass figure. I'm not even going to lie. If I had the coins, I will go for that because it's absolutely beautiful. Of course, that's jealousy, by the way. We need to redefine what jealousy really is. When I see a woman, I see her and I'm like, I wish I had the money to have this body. Better yet, I wish I was blessed with this body naturally. That's already jealousy. We are seeing jealousy as something that's so negative because most of the time, jealousy is followed by hate. But I can be jealous of somebody and still admire that person and adore that person for that. Still wish I had it. I don't have it. I can still love myself. Man, I'm still beautiful. I love the way I look. I love who I've become. I'm still a work in progress. That doesn't stop me from loving who I am now. That doesn't mean that I cannot look at another woman and be like, damn girl, you're fine. I wish I had your body. That's because I'm apparently okay with myself. So if you're at a point where you're not okay with yourself and you have every reason in your own thinking, you have a reason to be hating on other people because you're so desperately not comfortable in your skin, it's your problem, not theirs. Check yourself. So then another thing is that not only the copying, it is the social safety and social standard we enjoy for appropriating black cultures. That starts with the hair. I have years back, before I came to realize that it's wrong, I used to wear braids, even here in Germany. I still do wear braids whenever we travel to Nigeria for the plain fact that it is part of their culture, my husband's culture, to have your hair braided during Christmas and I'm the only white woman in the family, I can never ever be this disrespectful and be like, no, I'm not going to do that. It's part of the family, so I'm doing it when I'm in that environment, not when I'm here. However, years back, I used to do it. I always got compliments for my hair from black people, from white people. I have so many black women as friends, and I know what they go through. I know the discrimination they face because of if they carry their natural hair, if they have their hair braided. The only time when they are accepted in society, and I mean like absolutely accepted to an extent that they can be tolerated. Notice tolerance is an acceptance, and both of them don't mean that they are valued and that they are appreciated. Those are different adjectives altogether. So black women wear their braids is a problem. They wear their afro, it's a problem. They don't get jobs, they don't get apartments, they don't even get simple human rights because of their identity. But if we go and wear braids or wear Native African clothes, if we go and have an aggressive tan, we are never going to be questioned. That's white privilege. And that's why we can freely copy black women for everything they naturally are and reap benefits and even get praised on top of what another person's discrimination is all about. So how can we comfortably sit and be like, I'm wearing braids because it's only hair? No, it's not only hair. It's another person's daily struggle because it's their culture and they're not free to express it. Meanwhile, you, Karen, and you, Becky, you go out, wear the braids, get praises, and absolutely do nothing against the discrimination black women go through. That's the acceptance of compliments. That's when we are getting those compliments without correcting that, oh, thank you. This is actually a black hairstyle. This is actually, we are not even ready to question our own white privileges. That's why we are labeling it only hair, so that we can comfortably culturally appropriate another person's identity. We are using these statements to make ourselves comfortable while we know that we are doing the wrong thing. We know, deep down we know, we just don't want to say it out because we want to reap the benefits. That's a very, very current example is actually the snuggly baby carrier. If you're done with this video and you have gotten to this point, why don't you Google what Google tells you about the snuggly baby carrier. That was loud, apparently, Google says that a white woman discovered the snuggly baby carrier. Meanwhile, women in today's Tanzania, Namibia, Angola, Congo, literally the whole southern part of Africa, downwards of Cameroon downwards, have been carrying their children like this ever since they came to existence. And white supremacy and white privilege made it possible for a white woman to reap benefits of something, not only benefits in the form of praises, we are talking about money, we are talking about recognition, we are talking about getting compliments and getting praises for something she had absolutely no hand in. She literally saw it when the native Africans did it and still do it up to today. She saw it, appropriated it, made it her own, made it known in the white man's world, in the Western world, and got credit for it. And she's at fault because she failed to recognize the black woman as its origin. She failed to recognize the black woman as the origin of humanity, point one, and the origin of the idea she stole from that woman. Man, all of us went to school. If you go to school and do this kind of crap, you will fail every single available class. But if you're white and you're grown and you steal from black people, you get media recognition, you get money, you get praises. That's white privilege. And that's only possible in a form of white supremacy because we keep it alive. Whenever we appropriate a black woman's identity, culture, heritage, her entire being, her entire identity, without giving her credit, without making sure that she can carry the same thing we are carrying out her house without ever being discriminated once, we are guilty. And that's it. That's it. It's pretty damn simple if you only make your research of it, if you only read about it, if you only listen to what black people tell you. Because I'm here telling you this, but a million black people have told you this before, you just didn't listen. That's the point. We just don't listen. So whenever we appropriate, we technically know that's not our own because we are not that dumb. I mean, I want to believe that we are not that dumb to really think that we invented box braids and that we invented big butts and tiny hips and full lips in the name of lip fillers. I really want to believe that we are not that dumb to believe that we invented something that black people have been having long before white people even existed, which is only around 8,000 years anyway. So if you look at humanity and the achievements and where humanity was like 10,000 years ago, you know that black people were already civilized. They already built empires when we didn't even exist. And that's a pain in the ass for the average white person, because we have a huge problem with giving black people the credit they deserve because we so desperately want to be what we can never be. A copy will forever be a copy. And I'm sitting here telling you this from a point of, please change. Please let us change, because this is wrong. We whitewashed history. We whitewashed humanity. We whitewashed achievements globally and then be like, I never had slaves, so I cannot be racist. That does not work. It can never work. And I keep saying it, the karma that we are going to get whenever black people are fed up, which, by the way, I don't know why they are not already, to an extent of fighting back and taking back the history we stole from them by force, only God knows why. Well, we all know why. That's because Western oppression is still very much working, but every system is designed to fall one day. So, silence is acceptance. That's all I got to say. So please do your research. Please protect black people around you. Use your privilege for good. If you don't, you're guilty.